Okay, so here we have our Ubuntu CD. Alright, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to boot up my PC. I'll turn this whole thing around so you can actually see what's going on. There's my computer screen there for you. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the computer quickly. Alright, now, first thing you want to do is you want to hold your hand down onto the CD button. We'll just keep pressing it and actually get that CD in there as quickly as possible. Right, you can see the boot screen over there. Alright, and oh, I actually need to reset that. Okay, now this is a problem that's going to happen quite often. And the very first thing you need to worry about is your boot screen options. It's going to pop up in a minute there, and you can actually see that one over there. Now that says press delete to enter the BIOS setup. Alright, I'll explain that to you in a minute. Okay, there it is. Right, so turn myself back here. Okay. Right, the BIOS. Okay, basically it stands for basic input output system. A bit of a tongue twister there, right? And essentially it handles all the basic stuff your PC, such as is a computer on, is it a PC, does it have an operating system, that kind of thing. Alright, and it's very, very basic, and I'm not going to say it's easy to destroy your computer, but it's not hard, put it that way. So just be careful. Now you are going to need to go into it, and what we're going to do is we're going to tell the computer to, instead of look to the hard drive to boot up, we're going to tell it to rather look to the CD, okay, because that's where our operating system is. Alright, and I'm just going to take you to, oh yeah, before we actually get there, you'll notice when you boot it up, it will say something along the lines of press whatever to enter setup or to enter BIOS. That button is usually delete, okay, and just keep pressing it loads of times until you actually enter the BIOS, whack in the CD, and then at the same time we're going to need to change it around to look to the CD. Okay, I'm going to take you there. Now I'll give you a closer look at my screen. I hope this works. Just zoom in a little bit more there. There we go. Okay, another one. We're at. Excuse us over here. Alright. There, it's a little bit better. Okay, now at the moment you can see there that is fglg utility. Now it's not the one we want, so we're going to come out a little bit. And we're going to go down. And in this particular case, I want advanced BIOS features. Alright. Now just as interesting, if you do, as a point of view, if you do anything that you're not entirely sure about, right, you want to change, you just go to, there you go, we'll just zoom in on that, exit without saving. Now every BIOS is a little bit different, alright, and so you're going to need to use your own intuition as to how this works, but it's designed to actually be easy to use. Okay, so we're going to look at advanced BIOS. I'm going to go in there, alright, and that over there, it says there, first boot device, hard disk. Alright, I'm going to press enter, and there it is over there, and I'm going to change that to look to the CD-ROM. Okay, and I'm going to press enter to select. Alright, zoom out, and then you're going to press escape on your keyboard to go out a little bit, and then we're going to go down to save and exit setup. Okay? Oh, over there we're going to press, straighten it up for you a little bit. Right, I'm going to press save and exit, and yes, we want to save and exit now. As soon as we hit that key, it's actually going to save. There we go. As soon as we hit that key, what it's actually going to do is it's going to save the settings and restart the machine. Now, because we've already put in our Ubuntu CD, it's actually going to reboot the machine at the same time and start reading from the CD. Right, so I'm just going to press enter there, and if you look at what's going on now, you can see the boot screen over there. It's busy booting up. Alright, there's a little thing over there. Switch off that. Right. There we go. There's a little screen over there, and you can see over there it's saying boot from CD. And this is the first screen you're going to be greeted with. And excuse the little lines coming down, that's just the way it's working at the moment. Now the one we want is English, because I speak English. So I'm just going to press enter. And now I've got three options here, right? The first one, which you can't see very clearly, maybe if I zoom out a little bit, no, okay, still not, sorry, turn on the light, see does that do anything? Oh, that does help a little bit, okay, alright. So the first option is try Ubuntu without making any changes to your computer. The next one is install Ubuntu. Then we've got check disk for defects, test memory, and boot from first hard disk. Well, the one we want to do is we want to install Ubuntu. So we're going to go to install Ubuntu. Right, and we're just going to get the Ubuntu CD, or the Ubuntu sign. Right. Just as a quick reference while this is busy loading up, point of interest really, Ubuntu is an African name. The guy that developed it himself was South African as well. His name's Mark Shuttleworth. And it essentially means personification in humanity. Essentially the African version of a saint, basically. And it's technically pronounced Ubuntu. That's just a side interest. It won't actually affect anything. And it's taken quite a while to load, so bear with me a little while. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video and wait, I'm going to may as well just keep it going. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to come back as soon as it's actually loaded up. It will take quite a while, so please be patient. Okay. Right, it's busy loaded up. You've got a whole bunch of stuff on your screen. Don't worry about that. That's just standard. Hi, I'm here. I'm Ubuntu. I'm an operating system type stuff. Alright. Flashes on the screen there. And there we have our new Ubuntu screen. I know it doesn't look like the prettiest thing in the world, but don't worry, we will get there. Okay, we're going to make it look a lot prettier in videos to come. Right. Just move the mouse, you can see there it's automatically working. Right. So the very first thing you're going to see is select your language. And then I'm going to go. Click forward. Alright. I suppose you're loading onto the next one. Alright. And now it wants to know where I am. Okay. Excuse me. Or I happen to be in Ireland. So I'm going to click there. Alright. There I am. That's right there. And I'm going to click forward. As a quick note, if you do click back there, and you actually look down, you can select your region here, Ireland, not India, Ireland, and your time zone. So automatically in our time zone, so we'll just click forward there. Alright. Straight forward. There we go. Okay, now, which keyboard is most similar? We're going to take the suggested option, which is the Irish one. Now this is, again, I apologise for the really bad video. Unfortunately, I don't have any screen capturing stuff for so early on, but that's about the best I can do. But anyhow, at the very top there, it asks you which is the best keyboard layout for you. Okay, so we're going to click forward.